Yo, everybody, welcome back to the Driven Mindset. And look what's sitting right in front of my Corolla. A Porsche, man. Oh, yes, a Porsche. But look at the view right quick, guys. Look at Miami. So if you're trying to figure out where I'm at, I'm in Key Biscayne in Miami. This is my view. This is what I could see every day if I want to, guys. Some people come down here for vacation, but this is my home. Your vacation is my home spot. Look at that nice little yacht over there. But yeah, man, look at this Porsche. I do want one. So I said it, and I don't know which video I said it in, but I told you guys that my favorite Porsche is a 996 Turbo, and I do want one, and I do see myself getting one. So I am not against buying used German cars or Italian cars. I know most of my videos, it sounds like I'm against it, but I'm really not. Oh, and I want to apologize if you guys hear a lot of wind, because it's very windy out here, and I did not bring my external mic for my phone. So if you guys hear a lot of wind, I do apologize now. But I am not against owning used German cars, and I told you I'm probably going to buy one again. But this time I'm way more prepared. I make way more money than the last time I bought it. When I bought my Mercedes-Benz, guys, that was 5 years ago. Okay, my money doubled since then. Well, technically kind of tripled. So my income tripled since the last time I bought a Mercedes-Benz. All right, so technically I could afford this car. You know, if I truly want to, I could go to the dealership and buy this car brand new. But I'm not, right? Because one, it's not my favorite Porsche, even though this Porsche is beautiful. But I do want the 996 because, you know, I'm an older gentleman, and when those cars was out, I was young. And just like my second favorite car is the Acura NSX, the first generation, like the 91s to 95s. So I see myself owning used luxury cars, guys. I'm not against it. I'm never against it. But I just want you guys to have a financial smart sense about yourself when you out here spending the money. Don't be a guy, okay, making $50,000 a year and driving a luxury brand that require $5,000 a year to maintenance. That doesn't make any sense, you know, because making $50,000, first of all, you're paying about 10 to 20%, 10 to 12% in taxes. So you're bringing home around about $42,000. And having $5,000 in maintenance going to your German used car, plus about $500 in monthly payments, you know, you're spending another like 18% on your car, which is extremely bad. That's what I don't want. That's why I'm making these videos for. If you're making $100,000, $150,000, and you want to buy yourself a used, you know, C-Class or E-Class, and you know you're mechanically inclined a little bit, you can own those cars. I'm never ever gonna tell you that you can't do that, but don't go broke. Don't go broke. Like, yes, I could finance this car right now. I could literally go to a Porsche dealership, okay, with my credit score, guys. Listen, the last time I checked my credit score was 2 weeks ago, and it was 805. That's right. I have an 805 credit score, guys. And I do make over six figures. I'm not going to tell you how much I actually make, but I am in the six-figure range with an 800 credit score. I could buy that Porsche. 100%. I know I could buy that Porsche. But am I going to do that? No, guys, because it's instant gratification. First of all, I technically own 4 cars, even though I'm going to be selling 2 of them. Right? Because I'm going to switch up the cars that I drive. But this Corolla here is my daily. If you would meet me in person as a 6-figure income, 800 score, you will see me in this car right here. So I look normal. And that's the whole purpose. I look normal. Even when I buy my Porsche, like, if the average person see me, it's very rare you'll see me in my Porsche. You got a greater chance seeing me in my Corolla on a normal day. So you will walk right past me. That's the whole purpose, man. I'm really into, like, not completely quiet wealth, but I'm not really, I don't really care about the clout, If I buy my Porsche, it's because I always wanted one since high school, not because it could get me 100,000 views on YouTube. No, I bought it because I actually wanted one. Same thing with the NSX. Like, I'm buying cars that I actually want. I don't care about the views. And that's one thing with my other channel, which I'm going to be dealing with cars and other things. I'm switching up the lineup because I'm buying cars that I actually want. I'm not buying cars for views. And I'm not against people buying used German, Italian cars, guys. You could do whatever you want. Just make sure that you're in the tax bracket for it. Don't be making $50,000, $60,000 driving the E-Class. That doesn't make any sense. Especially the E-Class that you got to pay $500 to $600 a month payment. And it's out of warranty. And now you got to do a transmission service. Or your AC compressor start working. Listen, my AC compressor was $3,100 for my 2018 Mercedes-Benz. $3,100. The AC compressor for this Corolla was literally parts and labor $280. Okay, it was $2,700 less. Right? So be smart with your money. Invest your money first. These cars ain't going nowhere. There's a lot of them on the street, guys. Invest your money. Don't be that guy that go broke. That's why I'm making these type of videos. Like, don't be the guy to go broke trying to impress the world. If you always want a Porsche, buy it because you always want it. But don't buy it because of clout chasing, because you feel like when someone look at you in a Porsche, they might think you're doing something good in life. No, I don't know this person who owned this Porsche, but hopefully, he got the driven mindset and he's not out here wasting all his money. Hopefully, his investment is paying for this car, or he just make enough where it could justify that type of spending. And hopefully that's what you guys are doing too. My goal in 10 years, so my goal is to retire within 10 years. Complete retirement. I'm talking about I don't care about where the money's coming from. I don't care if the money grew anymore. I'm talking about the straight, have my chair out here on this beach and watch the wave. 10 more years, guys. So every decision I make from here on out is to make sure that I can retire in 10 years. My wife want to retire in 10 years, and I'm going to retire with my wife in 10 years. That's the goal. The goal is that both of us retire at the exact same time. So we've been investing money, moving money around, buying investment properties and stuff like that, and to make sure that we could retire together. You know, we said together that we are not going to be, one partner is not going to be working where the other one don't. But my wife, she's able to have a special skill that, allow her to continue working even after she retired, because her skills is pretty hard to replace. But the good thing is, with her type of skills, there are a lot of contracts, but that's something different. But I also got my realtor license, which I got this year. The test was pretty hard, but guess what? I passed it, guys. So I got my realtor license that I could continue, working if I want to. So right now I'm just working on skills that work on commission base, and if I make money, that's cool. But I'm getting to where I don't have to sell a house. Like, even though I'm just jumping into the real estate market, I want to get to where I don't really even have to sell a house, because all the investment I did early on is covering my retirement. Now, if I sell a house or two, then that's, that'd be cool, but it's not a must. So in 10 years from now, I don't want to care about money, and that's the truth. 10 years from now, I don't want to care about money. And I hope you guys have something similar. And I'm about to end this video because, once again, I don't like making videos more than 10 minutes. But guys, you can own a Porsche if you could afford it. Okay? Just don't go broke trying to afford it. That's the goal. If you got to drive this type of Corolla, drive it. Let me tell you something before I end this video. I've been driving this car when I was only making $15 an hour. I went from making $15 an hour to over six figures with the exact same car. Okay? We have this car now for, let's see, since 2014 to now. So 9 years. 9 years. That's crazy. I own this car for 9 years, guys. I own this car making $15 an hour to over six figures. And I still have the exact same car. 246,000 miles later. Same car. But my salary increased it 5 times. My income have increased over 4x since I bought this car. 4x, guys. Be smart with your money. I guarantee you your dream car is coming. But the instant gratification will set you back. All right? 5 years from now, if you invest the type of money you invest that would have bought you this Porsche into the S&P 500, you will make at least a 40 to 60% return on your money. Guaranteed. And remember, the S&P always going to go up. It doesn't matter if it goes down. It doesn't matter if there's a micro recession. It doesn't matter if the market crash. It always go back up. So invest your money, hold your money, don't be scared of money, and you could get yourself a Porsche like this. I could buy me a Porsche like this, but just not yet, guys. Not yet. But it's coming. And I see you guys in the next video. Peace.